Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today I filmed a tutorial for you using the Morphe 35K palette. I used some of the burnt oranges in this palette to kind of create a smoky eye. I paired it up with a nude lip, a pretty basic bronzed face. I'm gonna stop babbling. You're gonna watch the tutorial. Be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, and comment down below what other videos I should do. Alright guys, so I'm starting off today with moisturizing my face using the Olay Complete All Day Moisturizer for sensitive skin. And then I'm going to be going in with my foundation using the Revlon Colorstay foundation. And I normally go for a bit more sheer coverage lately, but today I decided to kind of pack it on in the areas that I have a lot of redness. I'm using the e.l.f. stippling brush to kind of apply it, and then I'm going to go in with a cosmetic sponge to blend it all out. Alright, so now I'm taking my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade Sand, and I'm concealing my under eye bags. Of course, I have always had luggage underneath my eyes. And then I'm also going to be taking that same concealer and using it to highlight, and I'm going to be taking that on the bridge of my nose and also on my forehead and a tiny bit on my chin. Alright, so off camera I kind of blended that out with my fingers a little, just because the sponge tends to soak up a ton of product. And then I went in with the sponge. Now I'm taking my Rimmel Stay Matte Pressed Powder in the shade Natural and applying that all over my face, but I am avoiding my under eye area because it tends to move my concealer. Alright, so now I am going to be going in with kind of a broken version of that same powder, and I am just taking that and baking my under eyes. I'm also taking that powder in the areas that I get super oily, which is down the bridge of my nose and on my forehead. Now I'm going to be bronzing using my Wet n Wild Coloricon bronzer in the shade Ticket to Brazil on my Morphe G4 brush, and I'm using that to contour slash bronze up the skin. It's kind of doing both for me. So now I'm taking my Morphe 35N palette, and I'm going to go into these two tan shades that I show you, and I'm going to be taking those on a fluffy blending brush to kind of use as a transition shade. It's very close to my own skin tone, so that's why I love using those two eyeshadows. Alright, so now I'm going into the Morphe 35K. As you can tell, very excited to use it. I'm so weird, I swear. And then I'm taking this burnt orange shade from that palette, and I'm placing that all over the lid, and then I'm also going to go back in with that same fluffy blending brush, and I'm going to be blending that kind of into the crease to add a bit more dimension to my eye. Alright, so now I couldn't figure out what shade to use, but I decided to go into a bit more of a darker burnt orange, and I'm taking that on the inner corner and the outer corner. Now I'm going to blend these out, but I'm going to try not to blend them like inward, try to keep them in that same place. Alright, so now I'm going into the same palette, and I'm taking those two brown shades that I show you, and I am using those with a precise shading brush, and I'm going to put that into my crease just so that I can get the color where I want it and so that it doesn't become too smoky. But then I'm going in with a blending brush to blend it out to kind of slightly smoke it out, if that makes any sense. Alright, so going back into the Morphe 35N palette, I'm taking that light shade there, which as you can tell, I have hit pan on it. It's my favorite matte brow bone highlight, and I am highlighting the brow bone with it. Alright, so now I'm going to be wiping away my bake. I've been baking for like 20 minutes. I'm just wiping that away, and I stayed matte like the rest of the day, which was really great. Alright, so now I realized my skin wasn't as bronzy as I wanted it to be for how orangey my eyes were, so I bronzed up my skin again. Next, I am taking a Colourpop highlighter in the shade Spoon, and I am highlighting my cheekbones, and I love this highlight so much. It's so pretty. Just look at it. And then I blended it out with my finger, and then I went on my nose as well, blending it out with my finger because the brush that I was using kind of put it down a bit strongly. And then I got a little carried away with my Cupid's bow highlight, as you can tell. Gabi, stop being weird. So weird. Just weird. Now I'm going back into the Morphe 35K in that original burnt orange shade, and I am putting that on my lower lash line. Now I realized my highlight was not intense enough, so I went back in with that Spoon highlighter and I highlighted a bit more. Alright, so then I did my mascara, and then I decided to tightline using my Mehron, however you pronounce it, eyeliner in black. And then I went ahead and moisturized my lips because my lips were very chapped, and I decided to use a Colourpop Ultra Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Midi. Alright guys, so you have come to the end of this tutorial. Be sure to give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Comment down below what other looks I should do. What kind of videos you want me to do, you know? Just let me know. Also, it's my birthday month. Birthday's in 13 days. That's exciting. Anyways, subscribe to this channel. Also, subscribe to my vlog channel. Have it linked down below. Go watch my vlogs. I'm pretty cool there, you know? No, I'm not. And I'll see you guys in the next one.